3 days later, in Lin Feng's room, the vitality of heaven and earth was extremely rich, and there was a faint misty luster. And around Lin Feng's body, the illusory dark martial spirit blends with the real energy of heaven and earth. If Lin Feng can see his martial soul, he will find that the phantom of his dark martial arts seems to be clearer. This phantom, there was a faint trace of a human figure. At this time, the vitality of the heavens and the earth bloomed with a strong brilliance, and then all submerged into Lin Feng's body. Lin Feng's eyes suddenly opened, and the aura flickered, and the aura emanating from his whole body became much stronger. After using 3 Guiyuan pills, I finally successfully advanced to the 8th level of Chiwu realm. A smile flashed in Lin Feng's eyes. He was originally only at the middle level of the 7th level of the Chiwu realm, not the peak of the 7th level. There is a distance, 3 Guiyuan Dan, let him advance, it is worth it. There should be a lot of means to fight against the Qujing 9th level martial artist now. When he was at the 7th level Qujing cultivation base, he used the force of the 9th level wave was only 8,500 Jin, and the destructive power of using the Thunder Sword technique was faint. He can be close to 9,000 Jin, but others also practice martial arts. Therefore, he was suppressed by the Chiwu realm 9th level martial artist, but now, he is sure to fight. Taking a deep breath, Lin Feng walked out of the room. It was the morning, and the autumn sunlight reflected on his body, giving him a warm feeling. "Trash, you are finally willing to come out." A voice came, destroying Lin Feng's good mood. Lin Heng. Lin Feng turned his eyes, and saw Lin Henghuai, dozens of meters away, holding his hands, his back to him, and a lazy look. Yun Haizong has rules. Fellow disciples are not allowed to forcibly break into other people's rooms or make noise outside. After all, many people like to practice in the room, and being interrupted by others has serious consequences. Therefore, this rule is very strict, and Lin Heng does not dare to break it, so he waited for Lin Feng outside for 2 days. Turning around, Lin Heng stared at Lin Feng with murderous intent in his eyes. 3 days ago, he received a letter from his family. In the letter, his father said that Lin Feng had actually injured his younger brother Lin Yun, and he also insulted his father and his younger brother. Let Lin Heng find a way to deal with Lin Feng. I heard that you have improved a lot since you survived last time. You dare to follow me to Fengyun Gorge to fight. Lin Heng said coldly. Lin Feng sneered in his heart. The last time Lin Heng tricked him into Fengyun Gorge, he was beaten to death by Lin Heng as soon as he entered Fengyun Gorge. In fact, Lin Heng beat Lin Heng to the death, which is considered to have broken the rules of the sect, but Lin Feng is only a waste of the 5th level of Chiwu, and Lin Heng is at the 8th level of Chiwu, who will care? Respect for the strong is the main theme of this world, and it is also the unspoken rule of this world. Rules are dead and people are alive. It's time to avenge this revenge. A strange smile appeared on the corner of Lin Feng's mouth. The former Lin Feng died because of Lin Heng, so he took over this body. Today, let him help the former self with shame. Raising his footsteps, Lin Feng walked straight into the distance. Waste, don't you dare? Lin Heng sarcastically saw that Lin Feng ignored him. Didn't you say go to Fengyun Gorge? Lin Feng's indifferent voice made Lin Heng stunned for a moment, and then a cruel smile hung on the corner of his mouth. Trash is trash. He almost died last time and was still so stupid this time. This time, he will definitely not give Lin Feng the slightest chance. Even if he does not kill him in Fengyun Gorge, he will kill again when Lin Feng is seriously injured and leaves Yun Haizong. There are many corridors and passages to Fengyun Gorge, and there are Hengjiang iron cables connected to the canyon from above. Those who are smart and skilled can jump directly from the canyon. With Lin Feng's current strength, he could simply jump down with his light movement technique, but he didn't do that, but slid into Fengyun Gorge along the iron cable. Not good. Waste is waste, and you need to use foreign objects to enter the canyon. Lin Heng sneered, looking at the location where Lin Feng landed, and jumped, like a dapeng spreading his wings, directly descending from a height of 100 meters, with an elegant and light movement. Ling, when he was about to land, he saw his toes swirl slightly, landing firmly in the canyon, his toes sinking into the ground a foot. What a brilliant move, who is that? Someone above the canyon saw Lin Heng jumping straight down, and couldn't help but exclaimed in admiration. I know him, it's Lin Heng. He has the 8th level of Qi and martial realm. He is very powerful. Someone responded. Wu Shou's eyesight and hearing are very good, so even at a height of 100 meters, they can see the figure in the canyon, although it is a little blurry. At this time, Lin Feng and Lin Heng landed on a sand dune in the canyon. The surrounding area was desolate. There were also sect disciples who could not help but stop when they saw the two, and looked at Lin Feng and Lin Heng, who were facing each other with interest. He, I really didn't expect you to dare to come down. You didn't die last time. Today, I will let you die again. Lin Heng smiled, very arrogantly. Once Lin Feng stepped into Fengyan Gorge, life and death it is up to him, Lin Heng, to have the final say, because he is stronger than Lin Feng. You can try it. Lin Feng said disdainfully. Lin Heng killed him several times. Today, the old account and the new account will be settled together. How dare you be so mad as a waste? You're self-righteous after defeating my younger brother Lin Yun. I'll let you know today how powerful your Chiwu realm 8th level cultivation is. You, Lin Feng, are still a waste. As Lin Heng said, he stepped out and walked towards Lin Feng. With a simple punch, he directly slammed into Lin Heng's face. In his opinion, Lin Feng's trash can be solved with one punch. Lin Feng raised his hand, stretched out his palm, and clasped Lin Heng's fist. Seeing this scene, Lin Heng couldn't help but sneer. This bastard actually wanted to block his fist with his palm, is it possible? Break me. A white brilliance bloomed from Lin Heng's hand, and a powerful force poured out from his fist. He would use his fist to crack Lin Feng's palm. You think too much. Lin Feng said calmly, and more tyrannical power bloomed from the palm of his hand. At this moment, Lin Heng only felt that he was facing the violent storm waves in the vast ocean. The power of his body was dissolved into the invisible, and at the same time, the wave spread along his fist and spread to his arm, causing his right hand to swell up, with a combination of rigidity and softness. How is that possible? Lin Heng felt a huge wave in his heart, feeling the unparalleled pressure from his hand. His body quickly retreated, and the force was like a wave, getting more and more violent. Want to retire now? Lin Feng's face had an icy chill, his palms clasped the opponent's fists tightly, and his body was chasing after Lin Heng, and their figures almost remained the same. Kacha! The crisp sound was drowned out, and Lin Heng only felt the unparalleled pain in his arm. His muscles and bones seemed to be about to burst. He wanted to release his fist, but he couldn't. Because the opponent's movement is not inferior to him or even stronger than him, so he can stick to him. Seeing the cold smile on Lin Feng's face so close, Lin Heng suddenly felt a strong fear in his heart. Lin Feng, is he playing with him? When did this trash have surpassed him? Lin Heng felt that his mood was about to collapse. It's time to end. Lin Feng smiled indifferently, and Jiao Chongling poured out completely. Almost 9,000 pounds of strength was put on Lin Heng, making him feel like a heavy hammer. Yu reading www.yuyukanshu.com fell directly, and at the same time, bright red blood spurted out of his mouth, and his arm was in intense pain, and his muscles and bones burst. Speaking of you, you are the son of my third uncle, my cousin, but your family is in turmoil with Lin Ba Dao, coveting the position of the head of the family, disregarding family affection, insulting me over and over again, and even killing me twice. You are ruthless, don't blame me ruthless. Lin Feng looked at Lin Heng, who was lying on the ground, and said coldly, for those who want his life, he can only retaliate. No, brother Feng, I'm your cousin, please let me go. Lin Heng felt the coldness on Lin Feng's body. He naturally understood what situation he was facing at the moment, and panicked. Why didn't you think that you were my cousin when you wanted my life? Lin Feng stopped talking nonsense, and the 9 waves blasted out and landed directly on Lin Heng. Suddenly Lin Heng screamed and his face was as pale as paper. Abolish your cultivation. Now, you are a real waste. Lin Feng waved his hand and turned to leave. The 8th-level Chiwu realm martial artist who was watching not far away saw that Lin Feng was so ruthless, so he avoided him from a distance and abolished his cultivation, which was more painful than killing a warrior. Lin Feng, you actually abolished my cultivation, you have no choice but to die. Lin Heng roared viciously, his heart was full of despair. Now, he has become a complete waste? He hates Lin Feng and his son so much, and at the same time regrets that he didn't wait a few more days before starting. His cousin Lin Qian has already become a strong person in the spirit martial realm, her martial soul has been awakened by her destiny, and she is valued in the Haoyue sect. She learns that Lin Hai actually hurt her father Lin Ba Dao. Lin Qian was going to come to Yunheizong to kill Lin Feng with his own hands. It's a pity that he thought he could kill Lin Feng by himself, which led to the current situation. Lin Heng, he hates it.